Hey, it's your girl, Lush, and I'm live right now here at the wine event. That's Concierge with Larry White, and he has all these wonderful businesses here. And I'm right here with the one and only Anthony Grasso, and he is a wonderful chef. He just changed my mind about Brussels sprouts. I don't know what he did, but he fried them, and he has this wonderful sauce with it. And he's doing a lot of wonderful things, and he's here live at the event. Tell us more about what you do.
Thank you. Well, my position with our company, Monte Restaurant Development Group, is the area culinary director. I oversee 11 different kitchens in the greater Anne Arundel County area, stretching from Cockeysville, north of Baltimore, all the way down to downtown Annapolis. We represent, of course, the Four Seasons Grill right over here in Crofton, along with Carpaccio underneath the Westin in downtown Annapolis, and we have multiple different Squisito locations throughout the area that focuses on New York-style pizza and pasta. Here at the Four Seasons, we have a blend of Mediterranean and American cuisine. We like to call it Mediterranean-American fusion. Okay. And what we like to do is we rotate our menu seasonally. We focus on ingredients that you wouldn't necessarily think would work certain ways, like the Brussels sprouts you just tried, where we season them, hand bread them, and flash fry them, top them with pepperoncinis, and we made a beautiful lemon caper aioli to go with them. And you know, it's just something that you would never expect, and you take a bite into it, and it kind of changes the perspective of how a vegetable could be eaten.
But the fact that you're able to flip everybody's point of view about Brussels sprouts is amazing to me, because I hate Brussels sprouts, and you actually make me like them. So, so thank you for that. And both of these guys here are Sicilian. Like, there's no playing games, no watered down. You know, this is authentic stuff right here.
Well, you know, when you come from a place like Sicily, which is typically a very agrarian and little impoverished area of the world, the people there have based their cuisine off finding different ways to excite their palate. And they'll take things like a Brussels sprout and completely flip the way it's presented just to do something a little different to challenge your own mind and challenge your palate. One of the other things we brought to the table tonight was our Mediterranean flatbread, which is a ricotta and mozzarella-based flatbread. And then we top it with baby arugula, marinated tomatoes, fresh shaved Parmesan, and a balsamic glaze. Not your typical pizza, but once you get a bite, you can't stop coming back.
Definitely. I had 2 pieces, and I think Sandra had 3. I ain't putting her on blast, though. But, yeah.
Well, it is Lush Radio.
Yes, yeah. So we're being kind of a lush when it comes to his food. And tell us more about yourself.
Myself?
Yeah.
Myself?
Yeah.
I've been working at this restaurant for 4.5 years. It has just been one of the best experiences of my life because there's really an at-home feeling. I mean, you said we're both from Sicily, and a lot that comes out of that culture is just the family aspect of it. And that's one thing that we feel as employees at the restaurant and we convey to our customers. We want you to feel like you're part of our family when you come to our restaurant. And that's one of the biggest selling points for our business, being a small business in Anne Arundel County. When you feel that you're at home when you come eat with us, and we put a lot of love into our food, and people tend to keep coming back because they realize that and they like that.
10 years strong of having genuine food and genuine people, and that's the secret to success in this business, being genuine with everybody you meet.
I feel like I'm part of the family. Mi familia. Grazie.
Thank you.
So if people want to check out, you know, the restaurant and social media, anything like that, how do they go about doing that?
Well, you can start by going to Monte, MONTERDG.com, and that is our parent restaurant's webpage. And from there, you can check out the Four Seasons webpage, the Carpaccio, the Tuscan Grill, their webpage, or any of the Squisito's webpage. In the next few days, actually, we're going to have our own Apple and Android app launching to promote our loyalty programs, along with giving you full breakdowns of all our menus, specials, and special events that we do. Especially here at Four Seasons Grill, we have a lot of individuals that come in and do banquets and other special occasions. Typically, we have 1 or 2 a day booked in our banquet room. So, you know, for the Crofton, Gambrels area, this is definitely the place to be.
Definitely. Can we get a shout out to Events Concierge?
Well, we definitely are very gracious of Larry White Sr. and all the VIP Events Concierge that he puts on. This has been a tremendous opportunity, a great place for us to meet all the up in Anne Arundel County, especially yourself.
And a shout out to Lush Radio Online.
Lush Radio Online, we love it, we live it, you find it. Check out your own Google machine.
Thank you, guys. Hi, it's your girl Leslie Lesson. We're live right here at Events Concierge, wonderful wine tasting and entrepreneurs networking event. And we're here with the world-renowned Bob PAFF. This guy is known from House of Cards to motivational speaking. He's the man to know. And we're live right here, and he's out here supporting all these independent businesses, and he does a lot of good things in the community. So talk to us, Bob. What's going on?
Well, what we're launching now is a Kickstarter project. Somebody needs to be the face and the voice of small business in America, and I'm willing to take on that role. As an entrepreneur, my first job was as a 12-year-old boy setting up bowling pins in the basement of a church for $3 a night.
Wow.
$3 a night, not an hour. But small business is the backbone of our economy. There are 28 million small businesses in America. We're standing in one right now. You have a small business, you're a small business owner, but nobody's advocating for small business. So what I want to do is take the role of House of Cards and my role as a motivational speaker, but as a dad and an entrepreneur, combine all those media skills and really be out there and be a force for small business in America and change the way small business owners are treated in America.
Exactly. And it's very frustrating because sometimes with the small businesses, it's hard because they don't have all the education they need getting into business. Some people just jump in, I just need an EIN number, get an LLC, right. But they don't know all the other paperwork and all the connections you need to get in order to establish your business and take it to the next level.
That's exactly right. Well, one of the things that Steve Jobs talked about is it's really all about telling the story. Mm-hmm. And every major corporation started out as a small business. Exactly. But the point that you raise is a great one. If I have the best spa, if I have the best PR firm, if I make the best cupcakes or pizza, can I market it? Can I get it out there to the world? Are people going to buy it? Are they going to flock to my door? And a lot of small business owners don't know how to do that. So what we want to do is create a package for people. We want to tell their story based on video. I'll interview them. We'll set up social media for them and marketing for them to get the word out. The one thing that all small business owners share is passion.
Exactly.
And you know that. So if you're passionate about what you do, you know, the line is that if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life.
Definitely.
But it's time. And I think with this election, regardless of what side of the fence where you're on, this was the defining moment for a midterm election in this country. People are fed up and they're hurting. They're struggling. They can't pay their bills. And so we need to make some changes. And that's really what I want to do. I want to take on that role.
Okay, Business 101. 3 top things that you feel that businesses need to know.
They need to know marketing. They need to understand that the customer really is truly right, that what we should be getting to is the answer should always be yes. And they need to be responsive. They need to be hyper responsive. The pendulum swung to the other side with the internet.
Yes.
But we all want at the end of the day to feel loved and respected. And so one of the things I say, because I frequent small business owners, is go in there and make yourself known. Introduce yourself to the business owner, right? Yeah. And let them know. Make your presence aware. And so I think marketing is you've got to get it out there. If you're good at it, let people know. I call it shameless self-promotion. If you're good at what you do, shout it to the rooftops.
Exactly. And also be a master of whatever you're doing. I mean, a lot of people are so concerned about my competition.
Right.
But if you don't master and actually put out quality work, it doesn't matter if there's competition.
Well, you're your own competition.
Yes,
your competition is in your mind.
Yes.
It's in your head. Nobody really should be your competition.
Yes.
If you believe in your product and you're behind it, and we also have to help one another.
Exactly.
See, there's a brotherhood of small business owners,
Yes.
and that's the thing that people don't through social media. So if I promote you, I talk about it, and I do a lot of work on relationships. I'm a single dad. Then we talk about it in relationships. If I put you first and you put me first, guess what? We both win.
Yes, exactly.
It can be the same way in business. If I support your business and you support my business, we all win.
Well, I have this motto. It's always like, basically, your success is my success.
Yes.
If I can push you forward to whatever you're trying to do,
that's exactly right.
Then it's basically paying it forward because eventually the blessing will come back to you.
Well, you know what I tell people all the time is pick up the phone on a daily basis and ask somebody. We don't do this. How can I help you? Can I make an introduction for you?
Exactly.
Can I, through social media, can I say, you got to go to this person and check them out? All we have to do is make that introduction. Once they get in the door, it's up to you, the business owner, to take care of them, to get them to come back. But I can help get them in the door.
Exactly.
And so we need to be doing that for each other. We need to help each other bring in the customers, motivate people to be the best that they can be. And my message is about empowerment. I mean, Communicating to Win is the brand. The book's called Communicating to Win and Life, Love, and Business.
Wow.
and the reasons we don't communicate effectively, and the problems that result when we don't communicate effectively.
Where can we pick this book up at?
Well, actually, it's going to be on Amazon, but you can go to my website, which is bobpaff.com. It's just BOBPAFF.com, and you'll be able to pre-order the book. It's going to be out by the end of the month. We're really excited. I want to do book tours. I want to do small, intimate gatherings.
Okay.
Let's get business owners together, and let's talk about it.
Definitely. You definitely should have like a panel to discuss it.
Oh, I'd love to do it because I do a lot of
Yeah.
hosting and moderating, and
Yeah.
as a motivational speaker, I love that role. So absolutely, we're talking about a television show. Somebody needs to be, and I'm willing to be. There's a space there in the market, and I'm willing to be that
And
guy.
everybody loves you, Bob.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I got all the battle scars to prove that.
And the other thing is, what's new with House of Cards? It's definitely a very popular show. Everyone loves it.
It is a very popular show. I'm glad that the state of Maryland realized that it needed to stay here in Maryland, because think of the economic boost to the community. They're wrapping up season 3, so that'll start early part of next year. But it's exciting to have them on our backyard. I can't tell you a whole lot more than that.
Definitely.
Right?
Yeah, watch. But what inspired you? What got you into acting?
It was really a fluke, I have to admit it. When I started doing the book and I built the website, when I was on CBS Radio before I went to Fox News, we built a website and I had my picture taken, and I'm blessed. I'm blessed in many ways, but the camera...
Your dashing looks.
So, well, the camera doesn't lie. You know when you hear the camera doesn't lie?
Yeah.
And I started being asked to audition, and I said, audition for what? You want me to do what? You want me to play a what? And that's how it happened. It's been fun, and I'm really honored and blessed to do it. But my message is really about being an entrepreneur, and it's really about business. And there's a lot of substance, and God bless my actor and model friends. But it really, if people look at me, and whatever they see, I want them to listen. So if seeing them gets them in the door, I want the message to keep them coming back.
Okay, definitely. And are there any other like community charities or anything that you're involved in?
I'm a big advocate of epilepsy. My youngest daughter has epilepsy. We've got some mental health issues in our family as well. I'm on the board of the Maryland Academy of Family Physicians, the foundation board to advance primary care. There's a crisis in primary care in this country. So we advocate for the Maryland Academy of Family Physicians. The Children's Hospital at the University of Maryland I've always been involved in. So I'm always very involved in my church. My faith, when everything hits the skids, and you know this,
Definitely.
and we're afraid to talk about that.
Yes.
My faith has gotten me through. So you're going to find me on most mornings at the Cathedral of Mary Our Queen, sitting in that pew at 11 o'clock Mass.
Definitely.
Because when things go dark, that's where you go. That's your go-to place, and it's gotten me through.
Definitely.
So,
And we appreciate you, Bob. You're such a wonderful guy.
Thank you.
Great spirit.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you.
And can we get a shout out to Larry Concierge, Events Concierge?
Larry's the best, and let me tell you this, and I absolutely mean this. I've got a high bar, as you can probably imagine. My passion, my enthusiasm. I've never met anybody like Larry White, and what he does. And I haven't known Larry that long. This is my second event, but Larry's all inclusive. You see, this is not black, white, yellow, green, whatever. This is all of us together as Americans,
Exactly.
as entrepreneurs, as business owners, as parents, as spouses, whatever we are. And Larry gets that.
Yes.
Larry gets that. So I want to do whatever I can. I want to lend my face to it, my name to it. But Larry's as good as it gets.
Exactly.
Larry's as good as it gets. And so are you.
Definitely. I appreciate it.
So are you. Absolutely.
Definitely.
No, it's an honor for me to be here. Whatever little bit I can do, I want to keep giving.
Definitely.
Oh, Lush Radio Online. Again, you guys, I know you guys are together, and so folks need to tune in to Lush Radio Online, and I'm here to support you. I'm here to shout it out, bring my friends to you, because you're doing great work, and you got to continue to do great work. The world needs you.
Thank you. You make me feel all warm and fuzzy inside, Bob.
Thank you, Lush.
Thank you.